Friday, 20th of October, and we'll start off with the scum. Penny, my sex attack. Something to do with Rod Stewart's missus being sexually abused at some point. Whether this is to distract you from the real major attacks or not, it's anyone's guess, but quite possibly. The main headline: the boys in blue nail varnish. Now they're putting this as cops slammed over makeup gimmick to highlight slavery, or are they telling us that we're all slaves? But not just that. They say they're calling the boys in blue, whereas we all know it's now the boys in black, because they've gone from doing what they should, what we believe they should be doing, to the dark side now. It's obvious. You see it all the time. Cops beating the crap out of pretty much anyone and getting away with it, and that's why they do it, because who are you going to report them to? Oh, Atto, we'll report them to the IPCC, the Independent Police Complaints Commission, that of course isn't independent. It's chaired by cops or ex-cops, and they get a wage from it to look after. In fact, that's why they called it the Independent Police Complaints Commission, to pull the wool over your eyes, make you think, whoa, it's independent, so we will get a fair result. Nothing goes through the IPCC ever gets anywhere. Absolute waste of time if you go there. We all know what that one is now. Smacking ban comes to Britain. Well, I don't think kids should be smacked anyway. If you can't discipline them in any other way, then maybe you've got not a very good parent. But sometimes they do go too far. And yes, you can lose your rag, and yes, you may slap them. But that doesn't mean it's right, because if you've lost your rag, you're not in control of what you're doing, so maybe you shouldn't be there. Down the bottom there, power grab. Spain to impose direct rule over Catalonia. This is basically what a dictatorship looks like, and that's what they're doing there. And they've put it down there hoping that nobody reads it, but that's what it's about. And then up at the top, humble May's plea to Europe. Please, Europe, please let us go. Yeah, if you believe that, you believe anything. There is no Brexit. It's been said for enough times now. Anyone that still believes there's a Brexit is living in cloud cuckoo land. Star. Penny, my sex attack hell as teen virgin. To do with, like I say, Rod Stewart's present girlfriend. And he's certainly had some young women as well, so don't be surprised if something comes out about him. That's about it in that. Don't waste your money. Time, Financial Times. May seeks Brexit help at EU summit. Please let us go. Of course, we know that we're not going really, but we've got to put this act on for the stupid public, because they ain't got a clue. Down the bottom there, Lyft wins 1 billion alphabet funding and raises heat on arch rival Uber. I guess it's some sort of other taxi firm. Where they got 1 billion from, I've no idea. But you've got to remember, they have to put something in these rags to distract us from what's really important. Mail. Clinic paid its staff bonuses for abortions. This is a part of the New World Order agenda and the depopulation plan. Get as many women to have abortions as you can, because then we ain't got to kill them when they get here anyway. Simple as that. And again, it's about the down the bottom there, the sex thing with Rod's missus. Mirror. Penny, my sex attack hell. Bravery of Rod's wife. And then we've got a parasite up the top right hand corner. Sooner we get rid of them parasitical scum, the better. The Guardian. The ugly truth. Hollywood's century of harassment. I would imagine this is where they're harassing the so-called stars to rape them and whatnot. Oxbridge still failing black British pupils. 1 in 3 Oxford colleges took no black A-level students in 2015. Well, although if you want to go there, you probably feel it as a loss, but you're actually just missing out on further indoctrination that you've got to pay for. 9 million deaths a year, the human cost of pollution. strange that's opposite Oxbridge thing, which some could say is to do with Oxford, and of course Oxford to become the first town to ban cars that use diesel or petrol. So there's probably something to do with that agenda there, I would suggest. Times. Davis draws up plans for no deal on Brexit talks. Believe that you believe anything. Like I said, there is no Brexit. Absolute utter tosh. On the right, failed CPS lawyers are paid off with public money. So that means that these lawyers that are supposed to bring prosecutions and they fail, I nearly used the wrong word there, still get paid by us. You know, it's all a scam, it's all a gravy train. We're just not on it. Express, Rod Stewart's wife, Penny, was a sexually assaulted, blah blah blah. May tells EU, get on with Brexit. How about just repeal the 72 Act? It's done, dusted, don't pay them anything. But of course, we're not going anywhere anyway. And then danger warning as 80-mile-an-hour storm brings Brian comes in on Britain. If it does, this will be ramped up by the use of the HARP device and other weather modification. I did see earlier actually, they're now using, as well as chemtrails, they're using trails from boats. You have to look that up, you'll see the chemtrailing from boats as well. But again, ramp up the fear because you're easy to control if you're in fear. So that's the story behind the story there. Telegraph. Millions charged too much for mobiles. Oh, well, you know, better do something about that then, haven't we? Oh no, of course you won't, because you've all got shares in it. But it's, you know, it's there telling you. And then I actually see this as them laughing at us. Look, we're ripping them off. All those on mobiles, we're ripping them off to pieces. But hey, what are they going to do about it? Oh, they could complain to the government, but they're in our back pocket, so no good there. They could complain to the police, but they're in the back pocket, no good there. Well, they're screwed then, aren't they? And then, give me a deal to defend, May implores EU. No Brexit. Metro, violent crime up 19%, knife attacks 26, firearms up 27, police blame cuts in funding and numbers. Well, we ain't got any decent police anyway, so it makes no difference. But I have noticed a distinct lack in police. You used to, wherever you were going, you'd see a cop on the corner there, whether it's in a car or what, you see them around. There's hardly any around now, that's because they want civil unrest. They want it to happen. Then they can install martial law, and then they can start shipping us off to the FEMA camps for execution. And that's your news for Friday. See you soon. Dennis Healy. World events do not occur by accident. They are made to happen, whether it is to do with national issues or commerce, and most of them are staged and managed by those who hold the purse strings.